Good evening from South Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, no question, there's one direction this Sixers team is going. It's taken a lot of trust and no question, a lot of patience.
Ed, I hear what you're saying, and the Sixers are on the up and up. But let's remember who built the foundation. Sam Hinkie deserves a lot more credit. I know this new management has taken them to new heights, but it all started with Mr. Hinkie.
Well, the fans in Philadelphia are reaping the rewards right now. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia.
Here we go.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Cleaning the off, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Sexton. Screen coming. To Colin Sexton. Cavs with 4 to shoot, trying to cash in. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Into the front court comes Simmons. Leads a bucket and stuffs it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Cleveland has the basketball.
I got ball.
Sexton. Probing the defense. Here's the step back.
I could see the beads of sweat forming when he had to put the ball on the ground there. You still got it, though.
Simmons with it. 2-point advantage to Embiid. Can't connect.
Make that. I got ball.
Sexton to Love.
Screen.
Sexton to Love.
Side up.
Scores from the post.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Simmons into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Embiid to Simmons. To Embiid. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Embiid.
Knock that down. You got that.
And count the basket inside.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Sexton to Love. It's Embiid with the rebound. Harris to Embiid. Short jumper misses.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
To Love. And the rebound comes down to Harris.
You're on the island now.
Richardson here against Knight. To Simmons. Knight into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Watch the cutter coming through. Bump.
Philadelphia with the basketball. And the basket good at the rim.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Sexton.
Screen left.
And the rebound taken down by Harris. From the painted area, won't go down.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Horford. They go down low to Simmons. To Horford. Shot from the lane won't go.
My ball.
To Colin Sexton. Nothing going here on that drive. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. Oh, I missed a short one there. That ends the first quarter. It's the Sixers out in front. One quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
To Love.
On your right.
Fires the three. No good. That's great defense. Another shot stays out.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
All lined up and ready for the jump. To Love. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Has a look. Josh Richardson. He's 2 for 2 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Love. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Richardson. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Richardson. Off the assist.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
To Clarkson.
I got him.
Deep left corner. Richardson. Here comes the screen. Oh, he had it. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Here I am. I got ball. I got ball.
It goes down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Cavaliers with the basketball.
Who gonna do this?
Probing the defense. Screen coming. Gets it in the left corner. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Clarkson. From long range. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
You can count that one. 4-point play. Sixers have the basketball to Richardson.
Match up, match up, match up.
Sizing up the defense. Curling inside. And the nice finish at the rim.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Yo, clear out, clear out.
Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball. I'm here.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you, me and you.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Cleveland.
Sexton to Love. Al Horford pins it. They've got it back. It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
I got him, I got him.
Takes stock of the floor. Simmons to Horford. Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score, and that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first All-Star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
To Horford.
I got you. I got you.
Richardson to Simmons. Deep three at the buzzer. So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The 76ers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Cavaliers are keeping things exciting in a close matchup.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
Have a look at the leading scorers. for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Al Horford tallied a lot of blocks in the first half and really made his presence known on the defensive end. I bet we end up seeing the opposition get even more timid around him.
Who was cold?
Kevin Love.
Was unable to find his shot through the first 2 quarters.
Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game. Here we go.
Harris to Simmons. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. First try, no good.
Got this.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Sexton. Surveys the floor. Sexton to Love. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Has a chance. It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Love. Simmons with it. His guys lead here early stages, 3rd quarter. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
That's a midi. Bucket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Cavs at the controls. Probing the defense. Knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here's Simmons with it up top. 2-point advantage. To Tobias Harris.
Mouse in the house. Mouse in the house. Come on, come on.
Almost. Unlucky bounce.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Missed a wide open look.
I got him. I got him.
Sexton. To Love. Al Horford with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Sexton. Cavs with 4 to shoot.
Hey, shut up.
Not that time.
up, baby. That's me. I got ball.
Harris
I got ball.
to Horford.
I got ball.
And the slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Short jumper stays out.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
To Richardson. Joel Embiid. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Into the front court comes Simmons. His team on top by 8. To Embiid.
Let him out. Let him out.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. Nope,
Got the next
first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Cleveland has the basketball. Clarkson. Now a steal by Philly. Simmons to Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 6 now.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
To Clarkson. Love. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Jonah Bolden has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line.
Keep working. Nice bucket.
Clarkson with the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Trying to cash in. Osman's shot won't go. Long heave from 3/4 court. Third quarter comes to an end. And a great start for the 76ers. The Cavaliers start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Simmons with it. The advantage is 13 points. The rebound taken in by Cleveland. Clarkson with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Sexton to Love. The drive right to the basket. Short jumper misses. Simmons into the front court. His team on top by 13. To Embiid. And draws the foul.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Joel Embiid. Couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First one, count it.
I see.
Two for two on that trip.
That's a good shot.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Sexton to Clarkson.
Watch out, screen coming, screen coming. Watch out, watch out.
Fires the three. Like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Simmons driving right to the basket. Joel Embiid from the painted area won't go down. To Colin Sexton.
Pick up, D up.
Here comes the screen. Love. Passed it off. Christian Thompson with the slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Simmons. Not today.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
5 to shoot for Cleveland. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Simmons. Not a good shot there as he misses it.
Hey, this my man right here. Y'all get yours.
Sexton
I got
to
ball.
Clarkson. Has a
Hey,
chance.
Get the board.
Rebound Horford. Richardson to Simmons. Joel Embiid. Now 4 for 9.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. To Love. Has a look. Cleared out by Embiid.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Hey, switch, I got him. Right.
Sexton to Love. Gets it in the right corner. Sexton. 5 seconds to shoot. To Colin Sexton. 4-3. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
First free throw is good.
It's like practice.
Second of 3 is good.
Number 16, Sadiq Usman. Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Hits all 3 free throws.
Good shot.
Sixers control it. Probing the defense. Simmons to Embiid. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Simmons with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Embiid. Trying to cash in. He connects. Sometimes you just have to go out there and make a tough play.
Embiid is such an outlier. There's nothing normal about him, nor does he want anything to be normal about him, which is even scarier with a guy with that kind of talent who possesses that type of mentality. A guy that big, that dominant down low, that boy different.
The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Cavaliers are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun.
Game track. Bench points.
The Philadelphia 76ers can confidently say it was the player of their substitutes that was a big reason, if not the biggest reason, for their success today. Tremendous job by the reserves to be impactful in this matchup.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.